The whole internet, I feel like, makes fun of Benson Boone.
I don't know why.
Let's talk about why everybody hates Benson Boone right now, or at least why it feels like everybody hates Benson Boone. A lot of people are annoyed by him online, and some of them are like, I'm annoyed by him and I just don't even know why. Religion is also coming into the conversation, as some people are saying you can literally hear the Mormonism in these songs. Another person saying the same thing. Benson did grow up Mormon, but he has since taken a...
Let's be real, the internet's got Benson Boone on a digital spit roast. Ever since his album dropped, it's like the haters set their Google alerts to Benson Boone just to drag him before breakfast. And instead of sulking in a corner with his acoustic guitar, Benson did what no softboy has dared to do. He clapped back with a music video that screams, "Yes, I heard you. Now watch me moonwalk through the flames." The hate's so thick you'd think he stole TikTok's algorithm and started every scroll with his own falsetto. Spoiler, he didn't. But he's everywhere anyway, which is enough for some people to go feral. What's wild is he's not even serving villain-era vibes. He's just out here crooning and flipping like the world's most dramatic gymnast. People are mad and he's memeing it. Internet beef? Benson brought the whole BBQ. Most people would kill for a shot on American Idol, but Benson Boone said, "Nah, I'm not trying to be Walmart Harry Styles." In a move that made producers sweat and fans gasp, he dipped before even hitting the top rounds. Bold? Yes. Dumb? Maybe not. This isn't just a guy with dreamy eyes and good hair. He's a rebel with a melody. Instead of riding the reality TV wave, he signed with Imagine Dragons frontman Dan Reynolds, plot twist alert, and dropped Ghost Town, instantly turning heads. It's the music biz version of leaving a group project, starting your own company, and winning the damn science fair. His early departure said, "You can't package me, baby." And fans respected that, sort of, until they didn't. But back then, he was the DIY prince of pop with zero industry baggage. Just raw talent and the audacity to bet on himself. Beautiful Things didn't just go viral. It practically waterboarded TikTok with its emotional hooks. You could not escape Benson Boone. He was the soundtrack to breakups, makeup tutorials, dog adoption videos, and someone crying over spilled oat milk. But when you blow up that big, that fast, people start squinting real hard, looking for a glitch in the matrix. Enter, is he an industry plant? The ultimate Gen Z insult. Fans who once lip-synced every lyric suddenly acted like he hacked the Billboard algorithm. The problem? People hate what they can't explain. And Benson's rise? Too clean, too glossy, too fast. It's like he spawned from a music executive's dream journal. But let's not pretend TikTok hasn't birthed stranger fame stories. The real question is, why is the internet allergic to a guy who can actually sing and do backflips? Maybe it's because he doesn't come with the usual tragedy trope, and we just don't know what to do with that. Imagine going to a concert expecting a moody, piano-driven ballad, and suddenly the singer's airborne in a onesie. That's Benson Boone's stage energy. Some people call it camp, others call it chaos. The critics? They're confused, clutching their pearls and crying, "It's giving Harry Styles wannabe." Yes, they spelled Harry wrong, ironically. Meanwhile, offstage, Benson is just a chill dude, probably eating cereal in a hoodie. That disconnect has people spiraling. They want him to either be Euphoria-level glam or coffee shop acoustic sad boy, not both. And heaven forbid he be unpredictable. But maybe, just maybe, that's the point. He's not confused. He's messing with everyone's need to box artists into one aesthetic. Because why can't you do a somersault in a romper and still write bangers? That's performance, baby. The issue isn't Benson. It's that the public doesn't know how to process a dude who's performing in a world where everyone else is just posting. Here's where the internet truly lost it. The infamous Moonbeam ice cream line. It sounds like a poetry bot short-circuited mid-haiku. Critics screamed nonsense, and memes were born faster than the beat dropped. But here's the gag. People kept listening over and over, which means, yep, they liked it just enough to hate it. And that, friends, is power. Is it a bit absurd? Totally. But so is half the pop industry. We forgave my humps, my lovely lady lumps. But Benson sings about cosmic dairy and suddenly it's the end of art? Please? The repetition isn't just a glitch in the algorithm. It's intentional. Earworms don't need to make sense. They need to stick, and Benson's lyrics? They're glue. Whether you love it or hate it, you're humming it in the shower. Admit it. He's playing you like a Spotify shuffle and you don't even realize it. Just when you thought the critiques couldn't get more niche, enter the Mormon-coded discourse. Yep, the internet is now diagnosing flips and modest lyrics as suspiciously LDS. Even though Benson has publicly distanced himself from his Mormon roots, people are acting like every high note is a sermon in disguise. It's the weirdest beef ever. Like, what does that even mean? Your vibes are too clean, bro. Maybe people just can't process someone who isn't throwing tequila shots on stage. His crime? Not being problematic enough. It's like the internet's trying to cancel him for being tame? Listen, if a dude in a jumpsuit doing backflips while singing about love is your villain, maybe the problem isn't Benson. Maybe you're just bored. And guess what? Bored people throw the worst shade. While most celebs cry into their PR statements, Benson Boone is over here wearing a shirt that says one-hit wonder and handing out moonbeam ice cream like it's shade-flavored sorbet. His Mr. Electric Blue music video is a glorious roast of himself. The agent in the video literally says your songs are trash, and Benson just nods like, yeah, tell me something new. Self-deprecation is his weapon of choice, and he's lethal with it. He parodies everything people hate about him. The auto-tune, the branding, even the merch. It's giving, I read the comments. Now let me troll you better than you trolled me. While the industry takes itself too seriously, Benson's out here running a satire channel with chart potential. It's genius. It's savage. It's the kind of comedy most pop stars wouldn't dare touch with a filtered selfie stick. Let's get one thing straight. This video wasn't just funny. It was strategic warfare in the form of campy chaos. Fans didn't just laugh, they converted. Even people who previously thought he was a human ukulele were suddenly like, wait, and this guy's kind of iconic. One TikTok user wrote, he's so funny, I don't care. And that's the trick. Humor wins hearts faster than any Billboard stat. By mocking his critics, Benson didn't just reclaim the narrative, he sold it, gift-wrapped in sarcasm. It's a marketing masterclass. While most artists are playing defense, Benson dropped a meme-laced nuke. That's not just surviving hate, that's flipping it into engagement, literally. Benson didn't try to argue with the haters or over-explain his art. He performed their criticisms, exaggerated them, made them ridiculous, and in doing so, he made himself undeniable. That's PR judo, using your opponent's weight against them. And fans loved it because it showed what no press release ever could, that he's self-aware, funny, and in on the joke. Suddenly, he's not the guy who sings dramatic TikTok ballads. He's the guy who can take a punch and make it content. That he's so funny I don't care comment? That's marketing gold. Because once people like you, the metrics start to matter less. It's why people still quote Vine stars or defend flops from their fave Charm Outlives critique. Most artists get roasted online and panic. Benson got roasted and dropped a meme that made people hit follow. That's not camp, it's calculated charisma. While critics wrote think pieces, he made a TikTok. And that TikTok may have just bought him more cultural currency than a glowing album review ever could. Benson's vocals? Untouchable. Critics admitted as much. That's the foundation. What they want is growth, a risk, a story. Less Pinterest poetry, more punch in the gut. And yeah, maybe fewer lyrics that sound like they were brainstormed during a scented candle haul. What Benson needs isn't another polished performance. It's permission to be messy. The kind of podcast moment where he chokes on water mid-sentence or tells a cringy middle school story. That's how people stop seeing you as a punchline and start seeing you as a person. You nailed the Benny Blanco comparison. He went from, wait, who is this guy, to protect him at all costs, because people got to hang out with him, even if just through a screen. That's the model. So yeah, put Benson on Jake Shane's couch. Let him mispronounce a word. Let him mock his own lyrics. Let the internet see he knows what moonbeam sounds like out of context, and that he's in on the joke. That wink to the audience is everything. It breaks the wall, it builds connection, it flips the narrative. Because here's the secret, people don't really want perfection. They want proximity. And if Benson gets close enough to show the flaws, the weirdness, the humor, it won't just humanize the meme. It'll rewrite it.